morning everyone. We've just spent the last hour and 50 minutes on the train heading from Krakow to Oswiecim. Not really sure how to pronounce it, but today we are going to visit the Auschwitz Museum and concentration camp. This is definitely something that you really should do if you are in Krakow. It's so easy to get to and it's huge apparently. It's really amazing and it's such an important part of our history.
It is. It's something that we think we should learn while we're here.
Yeah, we need to learn more about it. Yeah. So that's what we're doing today. Probably not going to film a whole lot, but we'll try and give you some information about how to get here and what it's like once you're here getting around.
We got the early train, we got the 5:52 train, so it's 10 to 8 and we're going to have a full day here.
Yeah, and it only cost about, what was it, 18 zlotys return per person, which is like $6.70 Australian, so it's super cheap to get out here. It's not difficult at all. It's surprisingly misty here. Like, it's been so hot, so humid everywhere, and as we've come out of the town, out of Krakow, it's just gotten really misty. Like, I don't know if you can see behind, but it's really misty, so I think it's going to add a bit to the atmosphere when we get in there. I think so. Yeah.
It was actually quite a nice train trip.
Yeah, it was.
Through the countryside.
I had a bit of a sleep. So we're going to get some coffee and then it's about a 2-kilometre walk to the camp, so that's why we got here early. If you don't want to do a tour like us, we just want to go in, take our own pace, you can do that for free.
You just have to get there before 10 AM.
You have to be in there before 10 AM and apparently there's a bit of a lineup. So that's why we got here at 8. Give us plenty of time to get there, line up and get in for free.
But it is a Monday, so we'll see how we go.
Yeah, there was no one on the train, so I don't think we'll have any problems, but I need a coffee. There's already been a change of plans. Just outside of the train station is this bus stop, and we just asked some people, and this is where you can get a bus for a few zlotys, and it will take you pretty much to the museum. And there should be one coming in just a couple of minutes, so I think we're going to save our legs, get on the bus there, and maybe we'll walk home later.
It's the bus.
We're on the local bus and it was really cheap. It was only 2.7 zlotys per person, which is about $1 Australian. It's going to be a bumpy ride, I think. So in order to get in, you come to the museum. Behind me is the info desk, which is where you get given these tickets. You just go up there and say that you want to go in without an educator, make sure it's before 10 AM and you get a ticket and you're free to go.
It's quarter to 9 and it's already packed full of people. I don't know what it'd be like on a weekend. I'm glad we came on a Monday, so we'll see how busy it's going to be inside.
So we got a coffee and it was 12 zlotys, which is bloody expensive. It's like $4.40 Australian for an average coffee, but I needed it. We're just chilling out here, we've got our tickets, and then once we finish our drink we're going to head on in. I did hear that this place gets pretty busy and I can see that it's already started, so I'm kind of glad that we're not doing a tour because I think we can just kind of go around the tour groups and take it as we please. Alright, it's a bit chaotic and confusing to be honest. If you see someone with an information shirt, just ask them, but if you've got these free tickets you need to go into the museum entrance, so if you see tour groups, don't go into the same entrance as them, don't line up there, it's the wrong one. But it's pretty chaotic here, which is what I read in TripAdvisor, is that it gets a bit nuts. We are finished at Camp 1 and now we're on the shuttle bus taking us to Camp 2, which is meant to be a lot bigger than the first one.
The amount of information that they've gathered for the exhibition, it's just staggering. There's photographs, there's documents, there's accounts. There was even one section in one of the buildings where they'd gathered together people's belongings, so shoes, combs, cases. It was just
of the prisoners,
incredible.
yeah, it was unbelievable, and that wouldn't even have been all of it. No. But it's pretty good. Like, the museum itself is very informative. They've got multiple languages, everything's signposted, there's a lot on display. We were there for an hour and a half and I don't think we saw all of it, But we're just trying to beat all the tours leaving to go to the second camp because they start at 10. So we've left the first one at 10:30 and this shuttle bus is empty. So you just pretty much leave the first camp, get on the shuttle bus, and it's a quick ride to the second camp. This is the shuttle bus schedule. As you can see, they come every 10 minutes between the different museums, so very convenient. This is a map of the town that we arrived in where the museums are and the camps, and we've just realised having a look at this that the train line we used to get here is the same train line they used to bring the prisoners in, which is pretty surreal. This camp is just huge and so much of it was destroyed by the SS soldiers when they realised the war was ending, and it's not even all here and it's just overwhelmingly large. Well, we have finished with the Auschwitz museum, and boy, was that an amazing day out. It was really good to see. Yeah, totally recommend if you're in Krakow, just go out and go to that museum because you will learn so much and just appreciate things so much more. And on a bit of a side note, we have a couple of hours before our train actually leaves, so we're just in the town of Oswiecim. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this is actually a really cute town. It kind of reminds me of England a little bit.
Yeah, we weren't expecting the town to be like this.
No.
It's got a real sort of old-fashioned feel.
Yeah, and there's loads of cafes and bakeries, and
we think there's actually a castle here.
Yeah, we might have a look.
We're going to go try and find that.
We were just walking along the river, and there's everyone out like rollerblading, riding the bikes, walking the dog.
Yeah, it is a nice, beautiful summer's day.
Yeah, some people were having a swim in the lake.
They were.
So if you come to Auschwitz, come early in the morning so you can get in before 10 for free, not have to do a tour, and then stay around here for lunch, and then get the train back at like 3 p.m. That's a full day out.
Well, we like what we see around here. We're just going to have a little wander around and see what it's about.
Yeah, we've got another, what, hour before the train? So
let's do it.
Yeah.
We're just going to have a quick wander around.
Around?